Hey guys, welcome back. So I built a new kit, and this one took me a little while. I actually posted up a little short video of what I was planning to do, real quick, maybe a minute long I think it was. But this is the kit I decided to build, and if you're a long-time subscriber to my channel and you've seen most of my videos, if not all of them, you know that I like to do something a little different. Try to always be creative, do something a little more than what's in the box. But this is the kit. I've had it for quite some time. Picked it up off of eBay from a seller there, and I've built a few of these in the past. Mostly custom as far as just sleds go, that sort of thing, some stock. But this one I decided to do a little different with by using parts from the Mysterion that I had that was just crashed up. It was just mostly for parts, so that's what I used it for. And well, I'll show you what I've done. This is my Street Freak. The only thing I haven't finished yet is I've still got to do the chrome trim on the side, but this is how radical the car got. Twin engines. Used the both engine and transmission from the Mysterion, as well as the front, actually basically the whole frame for the Mysterion. Vacuum formed a hood using the original hood. Just vacuum formed the clear Lexan or styrene over the top of it. Let's get this out of the way. So this thing's got a lot of little details to it. The engine wise, it's just wired up, but if you can see where the steering column is in the center of the car, it comes through the firewall between the two engines like the Mysterion did before, and into the actual steering rack and pinion underneath the tank there. Let's see if I can spin this around, show you a little bit. Like I said, the only thing I got left to do is the trim on the side. The body itself is just basically stock, but the chassis is completely scratch built. The paint job, and I'll show you the chassis underneath here in just a second, but the paint job, it looks two-tone, but it's actually not. This paint is the Cretex candy here, and tequila yellow. Now that's over a silver base coat, but where it looks orange and yellow kind of combined there, all I did was I added a little extra color around the wheel wells and across the top of the quarters and front fender section to darken it up. That's it. All one color paint, just heavier in some areas than the other. The rear glass, I tinted it yellow, and I did the same thing with the hood, but it just didn't turn out right. It just didn't look right. So I cleaned it off. Good thing about this Cretex, it's water based, and even though it's dry, once you wet it, it'll remove. I removed the paint actually off of the hood with rubbing alcohol. So keep that in mind if you guys are ever going to use this paint, any water-based paint. You have to clear it before you can put your decals on, or else you've ruined your paint job. Let me get you a shot under the car. But like I said, it's twin engine, and it's got the dual banjo rear end under it, dual drive shafts, and there's your exhaust setup. Like I said, it's completely custom built chassis. Now let me get this wheel back on, because she just Slides on the axle. Sorry about that. Give me just a second. There we go. The doors, of course, still open. If you can see in there, it's got dual transmission covers. And what I did there was I vacuum formed over this drill bit to make the transmission humps. Also, when we're talking about vacuum forming, the door panels, I guess you can see those real well. Door panels, as well as the rear package tray and the rear panels to the inside of the car, rear seat section where the seat would be, is all vacuum formed styrene plastic. I used the ribbon that we talked about, or I talked about before, and where I got the idea from. This is just computer wire, but it's real difficult to get glued down. I mean, it does great, but if it ever releases, it has a memory to it and it just likes to warp. So I vacuum form sheets of styrene plastic over it to create my own tuck and roll, and it's a lot easier to install. Let me get this door open. Step tread. I added step tread to the door openings there. See if I can get you around here a little bit better to show you a little bit better about the interior. Single seat, row bar. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. Sorry about that. It's not going to focus too well, but the see, say, oh, there we go. Dash, firewall, all that. Steering, all scratch built. Like I said, a single seat. See, there you go. But anyway, I wanted to build something a little more unique, and this actually started out as a goof. I didn't expect it to go anywhere. I thought it'd be something that I would start, and it just wouldn't go the way I wanted it, so I changed my mind, put it in a box, something like that. But I just finished this one up. Took me roughly about a week, thanks to the weather. I'm trying to get the paint to do right, which I didn't have any issues this time, but I did have issues with the base coat. Excuse me, the metal flake base coat. It flashed. There was so much moisture in the air. But anyways, I want to get this out to you. It's Saturday. Some of you guys may be relaxing from a hard work week, and that's good, man. I think you need it. Either way, I wanted to show you guys this video while you were maybe sitting around doing nothing. Get an opportunity, leave me a comment. Hit that like button. Let me know what you think. All right, guys. Be safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.